come. You hurt bad, buddy?
No, it's just a piece of rock, I guess.
Did we get him? Not that time. One more dive ought to do it.
We don't stand a chance here. Let's get deeper in those rocks before they dive again.
I'm worried about Buck.
Oh, he's all right.
But that captured Kane ship was much faster than ours. He should have caught up with us a long time ago.
Hey, maybe that burst of yours crippled them so they couldn't take off.
You may be right. I'll report to the squadron commander. Lieutenant Deering calling the squadron commander.
Squadron commander. Go ahead, Lieutenant Deering.
Colonel Rogers should have caught up with us long before this, sir. I'm afraid his ship may be crippled. I suggest we turn back.
Perhaps you're right, Lieutenant. We'll do so.
Thank you.
Wait, Talon. What's the matter, kid?
One of them's down. One more dive ought to finish them.
I'm all right, Buck. You fellas go ahead.
Buddy, give me a hand, Talon.
We'd better finish him. We ever want to face Killer Kane again.
Kane Squadron. All ships stand by to dive. Objective, enemy squadron 4,000 below us. Attack in formation B.
It's a hidden city squadron. They're right on us.
Rogers, look. Looks like Wilma's squadron. Let's work back toward our ship.
Give her full throttle. Let's get out of here.
Lieutenant Deering, command your ship and look for Rogers. All of the ships follow me in pursuit.
One of your ships has just landed. Wilma, probably. Hope so. It's Wilma, all right. Here she comes. Golly, I'm glad you're here. Let's get back to the ship quick.
Right, Buck. You think he's badly hurt, Buck?
I hope not. We'll have to get him to a hospital.
Colonel Rogers, you'll take Lieutenant Deering's ship. I'll repair yours and follow.
Thank you very much, Captain. Help me, Talon. Be right back, buddy. Ready for the starting rifles?
Right, Buck.
How far are we from Hidden City?
Only a few minutes' flight.
Better call Dr. Hugh and tell him about Prince Talon and Buddy. I'm going on back, see if he's all right.
All right. Lieutenant Deering calling Dr. Hugh of the Hidden City. Lieutenant Deering calling Dr. Hugh of the Hidden City.
Dr. Hugh answering. Go ahead, Lieutenant Deering.
I'm approaching the city. We have Prince Talon, an envoy from the planet Saturn, with us.
Envoy from Saturn. I shall be at the airdrome to welcome him in person.
Fine. Will you also have a hospital attendant on hand, please? Buddy Wade is badly injured.
Buddy Wade. I shall tend to all arrangements. Anything else?
No, that is all. Lieutenant Deering calling the air control at Hidden City. Lieutenant Deering calling the air control at Hidden City.
Control officer answering Lieutenant Deering.
I'm approaching the city. Watch the indicator and make ready for landing, please.
Detail advised. Come in, Lieutenant.
See, Talon? What we've been forced to do to escape Kane and his outlaw army? With the help of my planet Saturn, you will soon see the end of Killer Kane. Thank you.
The landing, Buck.
That was a nice landing, Wilma. All right, careful with him, men. Wilma, you look after Buddy while I report to Dr. Hewer.
Yes, I will, Buck.
Colonel Rogers, how's Buddy?
He's been taken care of, sir. Dr. Hewer, this is Prince Talon, envoy from the planet Saturn. Dr. Hewer is our scientist general. And Air Marshal Craig, our operations chief.
Prince Talon? Prince Talon, you bring new hope to a beleaguered race.
If it had not been for Colonel Rogers, I think your enemy would have tricked me into fighting you instead of helping. I am authorized to sign this treaty, pledging our support to your cause.
It would be more honest to let you see our people and decide whether we are worthy of your help.
Hello, Wilma.
Hello, Buddy. I'm so glad you're better. For a while, I was a little worried about you.
Shucks, I'm all right. Well, how about Buck and Prince Talon? Did Kane's men get them?
No, they're perfectly safe, but you mustn't excite yourself.
I think you'd better go now, Lieutenant. He's still a pretty sick soldier.
All right, Doctor. Goodbye, Buddy.
Goodbye.
Lieutenant Deering, it would be well to contact the planet Saturn.
Yes, sir.
Advise them that we have signed the treaty with Prince Talon, that they are at war with Killer Kane.
Yes, sir. The Earth calling planet Saturn. The Earth calling planet Saturn.
I assure the leader that the Hidden City Squadron was upon us before we could bomb Rogers and Talon again.
So you allowed Rogers to escape with Talon to the Hidden City?
We could not help ourselves. You see, we were silence.
If Talon pledges the aid of Saturn to Dr. Hewer, they will drive us from the face of the earth.
We brought it on ourselves. You should have taken my advice. Quit when we had enough.
Since you are so clever, you shall take a spaceship to Saturn and arrange a treaty with her people before Talon has time to report back.
I refuse. I will not be a tool for your insane ambitions.
I am in command here, Krenko. Take him away to the robot battalion where he can forget his grievances.
You can't send me there, Kane. You can't. I'll head your commission to Saturn. I'll head your commission to Saturn. But don't send me to Robert's Kane. No!
Anything to say it now, Krenko. When this helmet is in place, you'll never think nor speak again.
You can tell Kane that I'll escape. I'll live to see the day that his...
One more dead man in the ranks of the leader's enemies.
I trust no others share the feelings of the late Counselor Krenko. Being a kindly ruler, I shall give you a chance to redeem yourself.
Thank you, sir.
Fly a spaceship to Saturn and arrange the treaty that Krenko refused to try. If you succeed, there is an empty chair at my council table.
The Earth calling the planet Saturn.
I'm afraid it's useless, Doctor. Apparently our receiving sets are not in tune with your projectors.
In that event, you'll have to return to Saturn by spaceship.
I doubt whether such a trip is possible.
Air controls.
What reports from our Outer Atmosphere Observatory?
Report just received, sir. Killer Kane has doubled all air patrols in that stratum.
The spaceship wouldn't have a chance.
I am not quite so sure about that, Cragg.
Not sure? You know what's happened to all our ships that tried to break through.
Yes, but I've been working on a little experiment that may help us.
What kind of an experiment?
Well, I didn't mean to show it until I had perfected it, but even as it is, it may serve our purpose. Just step over to this window. Now watch the ship nearest you. Stand well back. I don't want to experiment on you.
Do you know anything about this?
I knew he was working on something, but he wouldn't say what it was.
Now keep an eye on that ship.
I don't see anything strange about it.
What's it supposed to do, Doctor? Blow up or something?
Why, it's disappearing in the thin air.
Oh, don't get in the ray. Might do the same thing to you. Wouldn't harm you very much, but it may take some time to bring you back to visibility. But I don't see how that'll help, sir. If you've destroyed the ship... Oh, but I haven't. The ship is still there, but you can't see it. I have discovered a ray which reduces all opaque matter to transparency, perfect as the ether itself. Unfortunately, I can hold it only for a matter of a few minutes. 10 at most. And the ray won't harm anybody inside the ship? Not at all. Well, then the problem's solved. We fly through Kane's blockade in an invisible ship.
And the sooner we start, the better.
Yes.
They'll need a navigator set.
Oh, yes, so they will. You will report to the air control room and make ready for immediate flight.
Yes, sir.
Well, if I have to take you with me, we'd better get to the control room. Doctor? Have the rockets loaded into a spaceship for immediate takeoff.
Yes, sir. Rocket laboratory. This is the air control office. Have spaceship LZ9 loaded immediately for takeoff. These are retarding rockets. Make sure you put them in the lower racks with the firing end forward.
You'll be pretty much on your own when you reach Saturn.
Run for your lives! Rocket exploding! Rockets exploding! Run for cover!
Rocket's discharged. If it reaches the rest of them, it will...
Buck, you'll be killed!
Get back, Colonel! It's to blow up any minute! There's nothing you can do, sir!
Isn't there something we can do to stop him?
He'll be killed.
Are you hurt? I'm all right, Keller. I cut the circuit to the main rocket tube. Better fire another rocket, Wilma.
I hope we get through Kane's blockade.
All depends on Dr. Hewitt, Helen. I'll radio him as soon as we spot any of the Kane ships.
Buck, there they are, right above us.
Dr. Ura. Dr. Ura. Buck Rogers calling. This is Dr. Ura. Go ahead, Buck. We've spotted the Kane ships, sir. They're directly above us. Let us, Buck.
A hidden city ship rising, sir. Trying to run our blockade.
Head straight for it. Man the ray guns. Hold your fire until I give the order.
perfectly, Doctor.
Look, it's disappearing into thin air. It's vanished. Attention all patrol ships. The hidden city spaceship has just run our blockade. Spread out, circle and try to locate it.
All right, Talon?
Yes.
You, Wilma?
Fine, Buck.
Stand by your rocket controls. Here we are back to normal again. Was that a relief?
Strange sensation being up here in a ship we couldn't see.
The main thing is we got through Killer Kane's blockade. Now the only thing left between us and Saturn is space. Well, we made it. We're over Saturn again.
Buck, look, a Killer Kane ship.
It's just what I was expecting. They beat us here.
Don't worry. I'll straighten all that out when I talk to the Saturnian consul.
There doesn't seem to be anybody around that spaceship. If we could cripple it, we'd be sure that Killer Kane's men couldn't make a getaway.
It's risky, Colonel Rogers, but let's try it.
Looks like they've spotted our ship.
I hope they have.
We may try to disable it.
That's just what I want them to do. Keep your eyes on these robots. I don't want Rogers to find them.
There's not a soul in sight. You two keep me covered.
Check those controls. I want to drop those rockets. We got them right where we want them.
They're locked, Colonel Rogers.
I tell you what you do. Run over to our ship and get a wrench.
We're trapped. The door's locked.
It's locked, all right. I should have suspected something like this.
Hit the floor, quick. It's poison gas.
Keep your mouth and nose covered.
I can't.
That ought to take care of them.
Switch the contact so they can't cut off the power.
shut off the power.
I can't. They're milled at the terminals.
Glad that guard didn't call my bluff.
Our bluff? I don't understand, Buck.
Don't think I would have shot our friend Talon, do you?
Our friend? After all the lies he told the council about us?
He was only acting under orders from Lasker. Why, I can't imagine. Maybe we can find out if we can get him out of here safely.
Is there no other way to cut off their escape? Only by closing the safety gate at the other end. But that would mean they're dead.
Close the gate.
You forget that Prince Talon's in that car.
Close that gate.
You have no right to give orders here. Get away from that switch!
Buck, look! The tunnel's blocked.
Pull the reverse lever, quickly.
I can't.
Stand back, hold! Open the escape gate, quick!
You badly hurt, Wilma?
I don't think so. I think it was really more fright than anything else that made me faint.
I'm gonna get Talon out into the air.
Imprison this man till the council decide what sentence to impose for attempting the life of Prince Talon. Prepare those terminals. Call up the Zards for wrecking car detail.
Doesn't seem to be. He's not unconscious. Still has that same vacant stare he had in the council room.
Oh, it's you, Rogers. What happened? How did we get here in the tunnel?
You had a sentence to death by your counsel. Using you as a shield and making an escape in this bullet car when it was wrecked.
I had you sentenced to death?
Yes, don't you remember?
Prince Talon, with your permission, we'll take charge of the prisoners.
These Earth people are not prisoners. They are my best friends.
I'm sure your highness must be suffering from shock. You had them condemned to death, and I must return them as prisoners to the council.
I can explain this. Lasker took this from one of the amnesia helmets and put it in mine.
That's it. That's Kane's way of destroying the minds of his captives, forcing them to obey his commands. You can prove it by trying it on yourself.
No. We're satisfied, and I'm sure the council will be happy to know the Earthman has not broken faith with you.
Clear the wreckage. Then we'll return to the forum and tell them the truth about Kane's Lieutenant Lasker.
Just a minute. Will you need all your men for this work?
No, why?
I have 3 of Kane's men prisoners in their spaceship. I'd like to turn them over to your guards.
By all means. Have 4 of your men accompany Colonel Rogers and obey him as they would obey me.
What happened?
Buck Rogers.
Where's that robot Oliver?
I'm sorry, Lasker, but we had to kill him.
Here comes Buck Rogers with a squad of Saturnians. Fire the starting rockets.
gone wrong. They're taking off.
We're following my spaceship. Careful, that's the starting lever. Get out.
Have you done any serious harm, Colonel Rogers?
Probably not. They've dumped the starting rockets, and it'll take a half an hour to reload them. We'll never catch that Kane ship now.
Perhaps it's just as well. They're headed back for Earth anyway.
We're at 3/4 speed now, Alaska. Let me know when you want it full. You're not on the course for Earth.
And I'm not going to Earth.
You're going back to Saturn?
You don't want to go back to Earth and tell Killer Kane that Buck Rogers beat us again, do you?
I'll start the retarding rockets.
Not yet. We'll cruise around a while before we land. Better take Roberts and have a look around for possible night patrols.
All right. Come on, Roberts.
You come with me, Scott.
We have assembled to right a grievous wrong done to Buck Rogers of the planet Earth. Prince Talon has told us why he believes that we, the people of Saturn, should ally ourselves with the people of Hidden City rather than the outlaws of Killer Kane. How do you feel about the matter?
Hand me the treaty.
Prince Talon, you have earned the right to present this treaty to your friend. Ask it.
Pledge of the planet Saturn to support you in your war against Killer Kane's outlaw armies.
Thank you, Talon. And now, sir, with your permission, I'll call the scientist general on Earth. Tell him the news.
You mean you can actually talk to the Earth from the planet Saturn?
Yes, sir. That's why I had the radio brought here from the ship. Colonel Rogers calling the scientist general on Earth.
Dr. Hewer's laboratory. This is the air control office. Colonel Rogers calling Dr. Hewer from Saturn.
Dr. Hewer is in the air marshal's office.
Thank you. I'll call him there.
Marshal Craig speaking.
Colonel Rogers from Saturn calling the scientist general.
Rogers calling you, Doctor. This is Dr. Hewer, Buck.
I'm happy to inform you, sir, the Saturnian treaty has been signed.
Splendid, Buck, splendid. And Wilma, how is she?
We're both fine, Doctor. We had some trouble with Killer Kane's men. I'll report that later.
When are you returning?
In a day or two, sir. There are a few minor details to attend to.
Well, let me know when you start.
I will, sir. Goodbye.
We must find some splendid reward for that boy, Craig. It's not within the power of man to reward that boy for what he's done.
be keeping Patton and Roberts. Can't make a move till they get back.
Looks like them now.
What happened to you? You run into any Saturnian patrols?
No. Do you know that Robert we left for dead up in the rocks?
What about him?
Well, he's only stunned. He's as much alive as we are.
Why didn't you bring him?
We didn't dare try. A lot of those Zugs found him. They acted as though he was some sort of a god, the way they kept kneeling and bowing before him.
So? This may be just the break we need. Let me have a look at that. Stay here, Roberts. Come with me, Pat. I think this will work out perfectly.
I don't get the idea.
If they think he's a god, they'll obey him. And I can tell them what orders to give them.
That sounds risky to me.
Of course it is. It's worth trying, isn't it?
All right.
Who are you?
Martin, tell the Zugs to capture the guards.
Make these men prisoners.
Tell them we're their friends.
These men are your friends.
Tell them to gather all their men. We're going to free them from the rule of the Saturnians.
Gather all Zugs. Follow these men to war on all Saturnians.
Turn off the power. Pull off the guard. The Zugs are in revolt.
Now that all details of our treaty with the friends of Buck Rogers are completed, the meeting is adjourned. What is it, Lieutenant?
I have just received word. The Zugs have risen in revolt. They are marching on the Forum.
Marching on this forum? Who is leading them?
The Earthman, who tried to kill Prince Talon.
That must be Laska, sir. If we don't stop him, he'll demand Saturn as vassal state to his leader, Killer Kane.
Summon General Calder.
There is no time for that, sir. I suggest Buck Rogers be put in charge of our defense while we...
It's a little too late for that, Prince Talon.
Explain the meaning of this intrusion, Captain Lasker.
Explain the purpose of our call.
My friends, the Zugs have come to take over the rule of Saturn.
From whom will you now take your orders?
From our leader, Kane, of the Earth.
And now, with your permission, I shall contact the leader, Kane, and have him send a spaceship squadron to keep order here.
If he does that, we're sunk. I'll have to stop him.
Careful, Buck. He won't hesitate to kill.
Captain Lasker calling the leader, Kane, on Earth. Captain Lasker calling the leader, Kane, on Earth.
Yes, Lasker, this is the leader. What have you to report?